Hey everyone, welcome back to Living Well with Kith-Kat. Today we're diving into the world of action movies to uncover some common fitness myths you might believe. You know, those jaw-dropping stunts and transformations that leave us inspired. But not everything we see on screen is quite as it seems. So let's get started and separate fact from fiction. It's so easy to get swept up in the excitement of a blockbuster film, isn't it? We see our heroes performing incredible feats of strength and endurance, and their physiques often look absolutely sculpted, like they were carved from stone. However, it's crucial to remember that movies are, at their core, entertainment. They often bend the rules of reality for dramatic effect, and that includes how fitness and body transformations are portrayed. Today, we're going to put on our detective hats and investigate some of the most persistent fitness myths that action movies perpetuate. First up, the mighty protein shake. We often see our favorite action stars downing these drinks after a workout, leading many to believe that they need to chug a shake right after exercising. While protein is essential for muscle recovery, the truth is you don't need to rush to the blender. Science shows that for most people, as long as you consume enough protein throughout the day, your muscles will recover just fine. So feel free to enjoy your shake, but you don't have to drink it within 30 seconds of finishing a workout. The idea of an anabolic window, a supposed short period post-exercise where your body is primed to absorb protein, has been heavily marketed and reinforced by these cinematic moments. The truth is, while protein is undeniably crucial for repairing those muscle fibers you've worked so hard, the urgency often portrayed is a bit of an exaggeration for most everyday fitness enthusiasts. Think of your body's muscle-building process as a long-term construction project, not a sprint. It's about consistent, adequate protein intake throughout your entire day, not just in one specific 30-minute window. Your muscles are receptive to protein for a much longer period than movies might suggest, often for many hours after your workout session. If you enjoy a protein shake and find it a convenient way to get your protein in, that's fantastic. However, if you prefer to head home and have a balanced meal an hour or two later, that's perfectly fine too. The concept of the anabolic window isn't entirely fabricated, but its importance has often been overblown, especially for the general population. For elite athletes or those training multiple times a day at very high intensities, nutrient timing might play a slightly more significant role. But for most of us aiming for good health, improved fitness, and sustainable muscle growth, the overall daily intake of protein is the far more critical factor. Focusing on hitting your total protein target for the day will yield much better results than stressing over a few minutes here or there. Spreading this intake across your meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and perhaps a snack, helps maintain a steady supply of amino acids for your muscles. This consistent supply is what truly supports recovery and growth over time. Chicken, fish, eggs, dairy, legumes, and tofu, for example, not only provide high-quality protein but also come packaged with vitamins, minerals, and other beneficial compounds that contribute to your overall health. A protein shake can supplement this, but it shouldn't be the cornerstone of your protein strategy if you have access to whole foods. So, the key takeaway here is to shift the focus from the stopwatch to the daily total. Next, let's tackle the myth that doing too much cardio will make you too lean. Ever noticed how action heroes always seem to have a perfect balance of muscles? This myth suggests that cardio will strip away all your muscle. In reality, cardio is a crucial component of any fitness routine. It helps with fat loss, heart health, and endurance. The key is finding a balance. If you include strength training with your cardio, you can build a strong, well-rounded body without sacrificing muscle. The concern is that all of those hours on the treadmill or a long run will somehow eat away at their hard-earned muscle, leaving them lean, yes, but not in the strong, powerful way they envision. But let's unpack this, because cardiovascular exercise, or cardio, is far from being a muscle-destroying villain. In fact, it's a superhero for your overall health and can even complement your strength training goals. Think about what cardio actually does for your body. It strengthens your heart and lungs, improves blood circulation, helps manage weight by burning calories, boosts your mood through endorphin release, and significantly increases your endurance. The idea that cardio inherently makes you too lean by stripping muscle often comes from a misunderstanding of energy balance and training specificity. Yes, if you're engaging in extreme amounts of cardio, like an elite marathon runner without adequate calorie intake and specific resistance training to maintain muscle, then muscle loss could occur. But for the average person integrating moderate cardio into a balanced fitness routine, this is highly unlikely. Strength training builds the muscle, and cardio helps improve your body's efficiency, aids in fat loss, which can make muscles appear more defined, and gives you the stamina to power through those tough lifting sessions. Nutrition plays a massive role here. If you're in a significant calorie deficit, burning far more calories than you consume, and doing a lot of cardio without enough protein, your body might start breaking down muscle tissue for energy. But this isn't the fault of cardio itself. It's an issue of inadequate fueling. Ensuring you're eating enough calories, particularly sufficient protein, will help protect your muscle mass while you reap the benefits of your cardio workouts. Now, this one might hit home: instant transformation in action movies. You see actors morphing into muscle-bound warriors within just a few months. This often gives the impression that anyone can achieve a similar body in no time. The reality, most of these transformations take years of hard work and intense training, often with the help of professional trainers and nutritionists. So remember, real-life progress takes time and dedication. Don't be discouraged if it doesn't happen overnight. The magic of the movie montage. We've all seen it. Our protagonist, starting out perhaps a little out of shape or untrained, undergoes a whirlwind of intense workouts, and in what seems like a matter of cinematic minutes, implied as a few weeks or months, they emerge completely transformed, ripped, and ready to save the world. It's incredibly inspiring to watch, but it can also set some wildly unrealistic expectations for our own fitness journeys if we take it at face value. The truth behind these on-screen transformations is far more complex and drawn out than a 2-minute montage can ever convey. Actors often have months, sometimes even a year or more, to prepare for these physically demanding roles. This isn't a casual gym membership, it's often their full-time job during that period. They have access to elite personal trainers, a team of nutritionists meticulously planning every meal, and sometimes even chefs to prepare that food. This level of dedicated resource is simply not available to most of us. Furthermore, what we see on screen is the after picture, often enhanced by favorable lighting, camera angles, professional makeup, yes, body contouring happens, and sometimes even digital effects. We don't see the years of consistent effort that might have preceded that specific transformation period, or the intense, sometimes grueling daily grind involved in achieving that peak physique for a film shoot. It's a snapshot in time under perfect conditions. This portrayal of rapid change can be particularly disheartening when you're working hard yourself and not seeing those movie speed results. It can make you feel like you're doing something wrong or that you're not cut out for it. But I want to assure you, real, sustainable fitness progress is a marathon, not a sprint. Building muscle, losing fat, and improving your overall health takes consistent effort, day in and day out, over extended periods. Think about the biological processes involved. And here's another popular one: the belief that you can spot reduce fat. You might have seen action stars doing endless crunches for that six-pack. The myth suggests that targeting specific areas will melt away fat in those spots. In reality, spot reduction isn't possible. Fat loss occurs throughout the body as a result of a comprehensive fitness plan that includes cardio, strength training, and a balanced diet. So rather than focusing on an area, focus on whole-body workouts for the best results. The image of an action hero with perfectly chiseled abs, often shown doing intense core workouts, leads many to believe that if they just do enough crunches, sit-ups, or leg raises, they too can magically melt fat from their midsection and reveal that coveted six-pack. If only it were that simple. The truth about fat loss is that our bodies just don't work that way. You can't pick and choose where you lose fat from, no matter how many exercises you do for a specific body part. When you create a calorie deficit, meaning you burn more calories than you consume, your body starts to use stored fat for energy, but it pulls this fat from all over your body based on factors like genetics, gender, and hormones, not just from the area you're exercising. Think of it like draining water from a swimming pool. You can't just scoop water from one end and expect only that end to get shallower. The overall water level of the entire pool goes down. Similarly, when you lose fat, you lose it systemically from your face, arms, legs, and yes, your abdomen. But the order and proportion in which it comes off is largely predetermined by your individual physiology. So what are all those crunches and core exercises good for then? Well, they are fantastic for strengthening and building your abdominal muscles. Having a strong core is incredibly important for posture, stability, preventing back pain, and improving performance in almost all physical activities. So, doing exercises like planks, crunches, leg raises, and Russian twists will definitely develop the muscles that make up that six-pack. However, if those well-developed muscles are covered by a layer of subcutaneous fat, you simply won't see them. The key to revealing those abdominal muscles, or any muscle definition for that matter, is to reduce your overall body fat percentage. Finally, let's talk supplements versus real food. In action movies, it's common to see heroes downing colorful pills and shakes as if they're magical fitness potions. Many people think that to achieve their fitness goals, they need to rely on supplements. Truth is, whole foods are your best friends. Nutrient-rich fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains provide the vitamins and minerals your body needs. Supplements can be helpful, but they should never replace a healthy diet. So prioritize real food for your health. This is a big one, and the supplement industry is massive, partly because of this allure of a quick fix or a secret weapon, often subtly, or not so subtly, reinforced by media, including action movies. We might see a character pop a few pills or mix a vibrant concoction and suddenly gain an edge, leading viewers to believe that these products are essential or even primary for achieving peak physical condition or extraordinary abilities. But let's get grounded in reality. The foundation of any truly effective and sustainable fitness and health regimen is, and always will be, whole, unprocessed foods. Think about it. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins like chicken, fish, beans and lentils, whole grains like oats and quinoa, and healthy fats from sources like avocados and nuts. These foods are packed with the essential macronutrients, protein, carbohydrates, fats, and micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants that your body needs to function optimally, repair itself, and build strength. Supplements, by their very definition, are meant to supplement an already healthy diet, not replace it. They can be useful in specific situations. For example, if someone has a diagnosed nutrient deficiency, like iron or vitamin D, a supplement can help correct that. For athletes with extremely high energy and nutrient demands, certain supplements like protein powder or creatine might offer a convenient way to meet those needs. Or if your diet is restricted for some reason, for example veganism and B12, a supplement can fill a potential gap. However, movies often portray supplements as shortcuts or even as the main drivers of transformation. This can lead people to spend a lot of money on pills, powders and potions, hoping for miraculous results, while neglecting the far more important aspect of a balanced and nutritious diet. No supplement can undo the effects of a poor diet or a lack of consistent exercise. They are not magic bullets. And that wraps up our debunking of fitness myths in action movies. Remember, while cinema can inspire our fitness journeys, it's essential to stick to the facts. Let me know in the comments what fitness myths you've heard. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more health and wellness tips. Until next time, keep living well. Bye. It's been so much fun diving into these action movie tropes with you all today and separating the Hollywood hype from health reality. Movies are a fantastic source of entertainment and can definitely spark that initial flame of motivation to get moving and take better care of ourselves. But, as we've discussed, it's so important to pair that inspiration with accurate knowledge so that we can build sustainable, healthy habits that truly serve us in the long run, rather than chasing after quick fixes or unrealistic ideals portrayed on the big screen. Thank you so much for joining me today on Living Well with Kith-Kat. Keep learning, keep moving, and most importantly, keep living well.